And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Gerald Christian gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5. A nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Joe Panik. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. 287 the average coming in. 23 homers, 56 runs batted in. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Change up that catches the corner for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. The second for 1. A turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Christian Drummond.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Hard liner to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Wiggins, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Now Miller on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Wiggins. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in now, Randy Wiggins, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. As a look, now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Miller sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Missed with the breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Ellsbury on the move. And that's the third out. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Second inning coming up, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Hank Aaron. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Gifford has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to...
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Stepping in now, Orlando Warden, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Warden, the former Chicago White Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And the runner back safely. Desmond, a runner at first with 1 gun in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the move is Desmond. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. The 2-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. Taylor Kaiser waits on deck. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Taylor Kaiser, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Brummett is there, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're down 1-0. Now in the box, Curtis Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Curtis Wiggins.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play not only and saving his infielders some serious errors.
Up next for the Buccos, Brian Brummett, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Fouled away. Brummett is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team. Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8. First baseman, Scott Gifford.
Settling in now, Scott Gifford. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Miller into the windup. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Desmond onto the grass, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Been a nice day for baseball so far from Pittsburgh as we're back for the start of the 3rd from PNC Park. Leading off the inning, Richard Leggett, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Wiggins takes it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Shelby Miller.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Shelby Miller. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Leggett gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. And did he square around? No, it's ball one.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 24, Jacoby Ellsbury.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury, number 14 on the season, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Hannon.
Into the box, Joe Hannon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ball one. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Now the 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-1 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Gerald Christian, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder.
Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. So 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Another full count offering on its way. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Clemente. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on the move for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Ellsbury. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Riding in once again, Tyler Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Miller sets. 1-0 on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there he goes towards second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Wiggins rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wiggins stands at second with 2 gone. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the Braves 2. Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Swing and a liner. Foul. That misses. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Orlando Warden. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Misses. Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Popped him up. Wiggins trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in for the Braves, Taylor Kaiser. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Wiggins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 5, Brian Drummond.
Digging in, Brian Brummett. First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting out.
In now, Scott Gifford. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, and 2, here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 0-2. Fouled away. A check on first by Miller, and the runner back in standing. Brummett, base runner at first with one out. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Here's another 1-2. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Freeman charging in on it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, catcher, Gerald Christian.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Gerald Christian. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Count 1-2.
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Pirates leave 1. They're up 3-2. Now at the plate, Richard Leggett. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Richard Leggett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Leggett, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed. He's had an amazing career. Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Into the box, Shelby Miller. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
The batter, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's Joe Panic. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Panic at third with 2 away. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. This is pulled into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Aaron.
Digging in once again, Aaron trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season. And it's now 6-3.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting, shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Wiggins ranging back at the track, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice, and both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stepping in now, Orlando Warden, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Pirates 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 40, Alex Wood.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Berman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box now, Christopher Wiggins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Wood has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 28 on the season, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare. depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
All right, fielder number 21.
Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wiggins, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard on the ground to first. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirates leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. Stepping into the box, Randy Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. Runners going. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 26 for him on the season. And that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just...
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. In now, Ryan Brummett. And he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and one.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now batting, Scott Gifford. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. 3-2 now. Brummett leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Owen Christian will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Owen Christian.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Two and one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Christian Brummett would be next. Wood sets with the payoff pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. 5 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 8-7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 56, Larry Nolan.
Leading off the inning, Taylor Kaiser, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Richard Leggett. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A ball and a strike. The 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Daniel Murphy will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Daniel Murphy.
And this is low, ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Brummett. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Michael Rodriguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 9, Michael Rodriguez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've taken a 2-run lead. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Fouled away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ellsbury going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard to the right. Foul. One and one. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball two. Clemente aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. Taken for strike three. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400.
Oh, a diving stop at third. Hey now.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Bucks 10 and the Braves 7. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jacoby Ellsbury will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's Joe Panik. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to third. Wiggins is up with it. And that's the second out.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Singled home a run in his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 1-1. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Wiggins going back on it. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 37 on the year, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the box, Hank Aaron. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Bucks 10 and the Braves 8.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 53, Jim Johnson.
Ready once again, Brian Brummett.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher, Brian Brummett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Johnson, originally from New York State. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2. is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Well, trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Gifford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Desmond for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get to 1.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Larry Nolan.
Mark Wiggins will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Wiggins.
And they pitch out here, but nothing. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, center fielder Christian Brummett.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Brummett comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball.
High and deep to right center. Aaron going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 8th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 12-8. Jamie Fletcher has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Jamie Fletcher.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roy, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. If you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Ready for another shot now. Orlando Warden from the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much and wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-2 home, and he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Struck him out again, I should say, his third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Riding in once again, Taylor Kaiser. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail. It's 12-8. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chase Simmons will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brian McCann is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First offering on its way. This with a slider. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Lined hard toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
In now, Tyler Wiggins. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Wiggins leads off first with one away. Runners on the move for second. Bounce it to the left side. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Wiggins. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The catcher, number 5.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Calling for it, Leggett, and the inning is over. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Striding in to start the ninth, Richard Leggett, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1 the count now.
The 1-1 home. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
A note passed along from our producer, Chris Cutcliffe, tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show.
Stepping in for the Braves, Brian McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Comes set, and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Wiggins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Cannon.
Ready for another chance, Joe Panic. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1-1 is in off the plate. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look,
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field. And it's going to get out of here. A home run. Shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Right fielder,
Mike Christian comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
number 86, Mike Christian.
Stepping in now, Hank Aaron. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Catch is made, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
14-11, the final score in this one. Pittsburgh with a division best 102nd team win. Gerald Christian records his 21st win of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball, 4 hours, 16 minutes. A reminder that extra key service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway boxes are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan Station. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, Christian Brument plated 4 total with 3 home runs as the Pirates took care of the Braves 14-11. He is currently the National League leader in batting average. As of today, the Pirates are in first place in the NL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, 9.5 games behind first. Jaime Garcia collected his 8th win overall, helping the Brewers grab the win over the Nationals 5-2. In the standings, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division, 4 games up. The Philadelphia Phillies put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-7. Heading into the day, the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Phillies are in last place in the NL East, 17 games out of first. Homer Bailey got the win number 7 thus far, helping the Rockies beat the Reds 4-1. As of right now, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division, 13 games out. And the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Marlins 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race, while the Marlins are 2nd in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. The Giants stopped their 6-game losing streak as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-3. In the standings, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, 4 games up. And the Giants are 3rd in the division, 5.5 back.